So I put out a video for the Super Boss versus the Dex and In variation of Zoro, and whilst putting out that video that utilizes things like the anniversary exclusive characters, as well as not using the anniversary exclusive characters, I realized that Ace actually needs 2 units by the name of either Luffy, Yamato, all of those fun characters to get his rush ability. So in turn, running slashes is definitely the way to go with this particular setup. So what we're actually doing here is we're utilizing Yamato as our captain. Yamato obviously has one of the best final types in the game. Very hard to overlook that. We're still using Nami. We're still using Kizaru on the team, and we're using a Luffy, Zoro, Sanji as a friend captain. Zoro, Sanji on the team turns everyone into slashes, so we're getting both a double captain from our Yamato Ace, and then Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Ace's rush triggers because we have a full team of free spirit characters, so he's very, very good at buffing everyone. And then we can use the super tandem of Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. No, not Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, just for the Zoro and Sanji unit. We can use Luffy, Zoro, Sanji in their super tandem, but the thing is, Nami's super tandem will collide with the Zoro Sanji character. So you need to make sure that you are tapping with Zoro Sanji before Nami. So it's going to reduce your damage just a little bit, but at the same time, it's really not not going to be that big of an issue. Kizaru obviously gives the cooldowns back to the middle row character. So and you are obviously losing 6 turns of cooldown on your middle row. So you are going to need to use Kizaru and his slasher territory to get the cooldowns back on that middle row. The EX of Yamato will give the cooldowns back for Nami, so you get the increased damage taken of Nami, as well as the buffed increased damage taken from Yamato. You get the color affinity override with Yamato too. Plus, with this particular team, you get the orb buff from Ace, rather than utilizing the conditional buff, which in turn you actually lose. So getting the orb buff with him, and then using the special of Luffy, Zoro, Sanji allows you to override that and get an extra orb buff as well. So that works out quite nicely. There might be support as well that you could probably use. Maybe you could use something like Frankie as a support for an attack boost. But at the same time, like, you need the attack boost to be over, what, a 2 times attack boost. Otherwise it gets halved. So that might be a bit of a problem there, but you could probably swing something. With this, obviously, you have a rush, you have a super tandem, you have increased damage taken, you have weakness, color affinity, massive final tap, chain shenanigans, territory, you name it, you pretty much got it, and it should work out pretty well for the quick super boss.